They released the Battlefield 6 beta, guys. I played quite a bit, about 8 hours. I have some opinions formed, some not yet. But what everyone is asking me is what? Is Battlefield going to kill Call of Duty? Another thing people are asking me is, are you going to switch to Battlefield? So let's answer some questions here. This little video here is like a little podcast, right? I just chat for a bit. You guys really like this format. I'm going to kindly ask for your like and comment here what you think about Battlefield. Alright, let's go guys. First question, right? Is Battlefield going to kill Call of Duty? Man, honestly, I don't think it will, guys. They're different proposals, you know? It's like asking me, is an apple better than a watermelon? One thing has nothing to do with the other, guys. You might like one, you might like the other, you might like both. In fact, you can, believe it or not, play Call of Duty and you can play Battlefield too. Wow, you're not tied to just one game in your life? Wow, what happens? Battlefield isn't really in this competition as strongly with Call of Duty as you guys are thinking, even though they have, historically, right? This certain rivalry? Nowadays, I can't really see that anymore. Why? Because of the gameplay style. We're talking about multiplayer here, right? The multiplayer gameplay in Battlefield is totally different from the gameplay in Call of Duty. Guys, you're in a war there, you're a soldier, you're just another one. It's gunfire, it's tanks, it's bombs and all that. But in Call of Duty, it's more individual, right? It's you running around, killing everyone, getting kill streaks and all that. I see them as different approaches and don't think they really compete. Now, when is the Battlefield Battle Royale coming out? That's different, guys. Then, I think it's more of a head-to-head competition because it's the same mode. Then we can make a more direct comparison, right? But here's a problem I'm seeing. Battlefield isn't killing Call of Duty. Call of Duty is killing itself. Because, my man, it's one bad decision after another. There's a lack of content in the game and a ton of bugs. And besides all the problems that already exist in the game, I'm not even going to get into all of them. If you play Call of Duty, you get it, right? On top of all that, there's still that extreme monetization, man. Extreme monetization, dude, that's tough. There's paid events, a regular battle pass, a paid battle pass, a premium battle pass. There are 3 battle passes in the game, man. A lot of people are dissatisfied with Call of Duty because of these problems, because of this monetization, because of the skins. Little girl skins, anime skins, shark skins, all kinds of stuff you can imagine. That kind of breaks the game's immersion. You're running, shooting, then suddenly see SpongeBob shooting at you. You say, dude, what is this on my screen? Is Patrick shooting at SpongeBob? Then there's the guy over there. He's finishing off Nicki Minaj and you say, what's going on, man? So these things are upsetting. A portion of the fans, myself included, especially the older fans, right? From the franchise, people over 30 or maybe over 20, I'm not sure. And Battlefield doesn't have that stuff, right, guys? So, like, I believe that Call of Duty will definitely take a hit, but it's not going to die. The Call of Duty isn't going to die, guys. But it's gonna take a hit. It's gonna be like, whoa, it's already feeling it, right? They officially announced they're changing the anti-cheat. Now in BO7, you'll have to use Secure Boot, which is that thing you have to set up in the basic input-output system. If you turn it on, Valorant uses it. Battlefield is using it now, and Call of Duty will start using it in BO7. So Call of Duty is already starting to feel the pressure, which is having competition in the market. This is really good, guys. Competition is wonderful. Why? Because then the company can't just release any crap to the consumer like Activision has been doing and keep selling like crazy. Now, if you want to release crap, you're going to take a loss. And that's how it has to be, my man. Answering the second question, are you going to quit Call of Duty? I'm not going to, guys. I'm not going to quit Call of Duty. Believe it or not, it's possible for you to play 2 games. I'm going to play Call of Duty. I'm going to play Battlefield. Battlefield is coming out now. I'm going to grind Battlefield. Guys, I'm going to grind. Then a month will go by. Call of Duty will come out. And I'm going to grind Call of Duty 2 to get the camos. So you guys don't need to worry about that. I'm still playing the games I like, including Battlefield. I'll also play Call of Duty because it's Call of Duty. Now, talking about my initial impression of the game, now that we've already covered this main topic here, the game looks really beautiful, really beautiful. You guys are watching the gameplay here. Everything is on low or turned off. This is the bare minimum of the game's graphics. It's extremely beautiful. Guys, the sound as well is wonderful. The game's sound, that immersion, that atmosphere. You really feel like you're in the war, guys. It's really good. Honestly, this more technical part of the game, right? I really don't have any complaints. I just thought the game is a little heavy. I think it could be more optimized. But you have to remember that it's a beta, and usually betas tend to be heavier than the final version. That's a pattern I've noticed for a few years now, guys. It's not just now that I'm saying this, I've been playing game betas for many years, and the final version usually comes a bit more polished. Does that mean it's going to happen this time? I don't know, maybe this performance here is already the performance of the final game. Let's see how it's going to be. This optimization issue, but it's not something I would be too worried about. Now we have to wait for the official release to see if they're going to polish it, if they will. It's a bit better done there, this optimization issue, right? The feeling of the weapons, guys, is simply wonderful. The feeling of the weapons, I used every weapon, sniper, shotgun, assault, and submachine gun. And man, it feels really good, dude, to shoot. The feeling when you fire here, the sound of the weapon, the sound when you hit the guy, you know? I'll discuss the other classes first, just initial thoughts, then we'll cover the sniper later. But man, the shotgun is really strong and really fun to play with, guys. The close range shotgun, it deletes, and it's a little pump, right? So it's not like that extremely broken weapon. Like in Call of Duty, we have some automatic shotguns, but with this one, you need skill, you have to hit your shots, and you have to aim with the shotgun. Otherwise, it doesn't deal that much damage, you know? I thought that was really good. It balanced it out. The little sub, guys, you know that little sub from Modern Warfare 2019 that you used to shoot like this? It barely shook the screen. That's just how it is now. It's amazing, guys. But there's recoil on the guns in this game, so if you're going to play with a sub, you won't hit that pinpoint spray, right? Like, you hit it in Call of Duty, you know, unless you've already mastered the recoil of the guns 100%. You spray like this, see, you're going to do a... The gun jumps, man. This game here doesn't have those laser guns like in Call of Duty, you know. But the movement of the sub is really good, including the movement. I'm going to talk about it now, okay? Don't worry, alright? It's something a lot of people have been asking me about too. I'm going to post sub gameplay, I'm going to post shotgun gameplay so you guys can see. Relax, stay tuned. There will be gameplay for you to see everything. Assault, guys, Assault is really strong in this game, man. I picked Assault in a match and wiped everyone out. It was amazing. But that's what I'm talking about. There's recoil. You're not gonna pick up an assault and hit 100% of your shots in the exact same spot, you know? You shake like this, see? So, in this game, you see people missing more shots than in Call of Duty, right? The last class I played, guys, Sniper is really hard, but really satisfying. It has to be a headshot, but then what? The hitbox in Battlefield, what is that? It's the size of the character's area that you can hit. The hitbox in Battlefield is a bit smaller than in Call of Duty. So for you, hitting the head in Call of Duty is easier than hitting the head in Battlefield. Do you understand? So, it's not very easy to play as a sniper in this game. It's hard, but it's extremely rewarding. Why is it hard too? These maps they released in the beta are very narrow, you know? Just buildings, corridors inside houses. There aren't many open areas for you to snipe. There aren't many places for you to climb up and stay there sniping. So like, imagine you're a sniper and you're in the middle of a city and that's it. You'll be running and getting shot at all the time, guys. The beta has just one more open map where playing as a sniper is fun. Yeah, it's the best map in my opinion, I wonder why. But on the other maps, I'm getting beaten up like a dog, mainly because of the map design. If you don't have much space, it's kind of hard to play as a sniper and rush as a sniper, man, that's another thing. Rushing as a sniper in Battlefield, guys, is not the same as rushing as a sniper in Call of Duty, alright? If you enjoy Call of Duty and running around shooting with the X-Scope, check this out. Bam, bam, bam. It's not like that in Battlefield, okay? I'd say rushing as a sniper in Battlefield is more like Warzone. Why? Because you have to hit the head. But it's even harder, guys. It's harder to rush as a sniper in Battlefield than in Warzone. So, be aware of that. But the fun is way up there. Time to kill, guys. People have been asking me a lot about the time to kill, man. Battlefield has always had a pretty fast time to kill. So, like, you'll probably be surprised. You'll think it's too fast. You'll be like, whoa, what's this? Getting shot here and I'm going down right away. But remember, it's multiplayer, right? Battlefield's time to kill is about the same as the fastest time to kill in Call of Duty's multiplayer. I think that's good. Why? Because, for example, if you're well positioned, you can take out 4 guys with 1 assault rifle magazine. That's cool, man. If the time to kill is too high, you don't have enough bullets to take them out, right? I thought he was a little too fast there. They could increase it a little bit, just 1%, just a little, increase it just a bit. Then I think it would be perfect. But that's just how Battlefield works, guys. Battlefield has always had a fast time to kill. That doesn't mean the Battle Royale will have that same time to kill. It probably won't, since there will be armor plates and such. Here, there aren't any. If you shoot the character, they take damage. But if you don't like games with a fast time to kill, you probably won't like this one. This is actually a downside for snipers, guys, because the time to kill is so fast that sometimes you shoot someone. Did you see him first? You sniped him in the chest? Sometimes you can't draw your pistol, which I think needs improvement. Pulling out the pistol needs to be faster. Now, bro, the most asked question all the time. And what about the movement? Some guy showed up on the live stream saying, this movement looks like Warzone. Come on, guys. It has nothing to do with it, really. One thing has nothing to do with the other, man. It has nothing to do with it. Compared to Battlefield, Warzone movement is just different. What is it? You see that butt-dragging move over there, Warzone? That little trick? It's almost just tricks nowadays. It's all about showing off, you see, and aim assist sticking. Here in Battlefield, guys, there are no tricks, man. Here it's all about shooting, my dude. If you see someone showing off, he'll die quickly. So, like, there's movement, there's bunny hop, there's slide, there's drop shot, there's dolphin dive. You can do a lot of things here in this game. It's just that movement isn't that important. It's much more important for you to hit your shots and know how to position yourself than just moving around. Dragging your butt on the ground, you know? It doesn't mean that if you want to drag your butt on the ground, you won't be able to handle it. You can move, guys. I'm sure some crazy folks will show up with some insane movement because Battlefield has always had a crew with some crazy movement. Even in Battlefield 4, the guys did this. Wild times. Anyone who played Battlefield 4 remember that. But again, that's not the focus of the game. There was a bit of controversy on Twitter, people talking about skill-based matchmaking, guys. I still don't know how the game system is going to work, but Battlefield never really had skill-based matchmaking like that. Just some team balancing, right? This system of taking you and putting you in a server with people of the same skill level that never existed in Battlefield. Guys, here, I don't know if they're making a system like skill-based matchmaking, because they had mentioned there that they were going to do something similar. But the guy said it was going to be similar to Battlefield 2042. I didn't play 2042 enough to be able to say. But they say there's a skill-based matchmaking there, but it's so weak that you can't even notice it. That was true here. Playing the beta, I didn't notice any skill-based matchmaking. If you're good, you crush everyone. If you're bad, you're gonna get crushed. Welcome to the real world. The company isn't holding your hand and saying, hey, poor guy, he couldn't hit a single shot. That's not how it works here, guys. This is real life. If you're bad, you'll keep losing until you improve. So like a game without skill-based matchmaking, why does it feel so good? because you can't predict what will happen. So you join the server, you get totally destroyed. You say, oh my god, please, the next server. You don't know if you're going to get crushed again or if you're going to crush everyone. It's not like in Call of Duty. In Call of Duty, if you get destroyed, you just say, oh, I'm going to end up against some bots here. There's no such thing in Battlefield, guys. It's random. There's a good guy, a bad guy, and an average guy all mixed together in the lobby. And that's it, and it's really fun. Skill-based matchmaking for me nowadays, it ruins the fun of the game. So, like my initial impressions, guys, I'm going to wrap it up here now. The game feels really good. It's a lot of fun. The performance could be better. I think there's room to optimize this game here. But in terms of fun, I'm finding it excellent, really good. You build your squad there, play with the guys, everyone together. You go do objectives. It's an objective-based team game. It's not a game for you to go in and kill 85 characters. You can do that, you can do that. A guy went 40-0 in a tank and beat me badly. It even made me mad. If you just stand still in the tank, you won't go to heaven. But can you do that too, guys? But that's not the game's focus, you know? So you're going to focus on the objective, focus on capturing the flag, focus on winning the match. That's how Battlefield is. I don't think it's going to kill Call of Duty. It's not going to kill it, guys. But it's going to take a hit on Call of Duty is numbers. Activision will feel it financially. So much so that this Season 5... Now, did you get in to play Season 5 of Call of Duty or are you dying to play Battlefield? I believe there will be a loss of players in Call of Duty, especially the older players. Guys who are unhappy with the game, unhappy with the updates, with the monetization, with the skins. Here in Battlefield, we don't have that stuff. Guys, and that's the main point, right? Is everyone excited? I think the Battle Royale will be great. Seriously, guys. I think that if it doesn't have a server problem, like we have in Call of Duty, for example, messed up servers. If it has good servers, if it's optimized, that's important. It's pointless being a great Battle Royale. If it only runs on a National Aeronautics and Space Administration computer, on a 5090, then you have to be able to get some frames there, you know? It has to run on consoles. Let's assume that the server will be fine and that its optimization will be good on consoles. Battle Royale mode, right? I think it'll be a hit, guys. Because the game's environment, bro, if you throw a C4 and blow up a house, bro, imagine doing that in a Battle Royale mode. The feeling of the weapons is amazing, man. So the weapons are really good. The game's sound is really good, dude. It has everything to be a successful Battle Royale. Everything, man. It's already like this. Look, they've got everything they need. They just need to finish it up here and make it good. It's running smoothly. The server is good. Wow. Now Call of Duty is going to have a hard time. Now Call of Duty is going to have a hard time. Warzone, I'm talking about Warzone, okay? I think this will seriously impact Warzone. For now, no. For now, multiplayer doesn't have that much to do with Warzone, right, guys? Please comment here. What did you think of the game? Was it good? Do you agree or disagree with my points? What was missing? Comment here for me. Give this video a like. There will be more Battlefield videos this week. This week, I'm hyped for Battlefield. That's it, guys. We're in this together. A kiss, and see you tomorrow.